It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Packers and the Falcons, next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Strong. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Jordan Love ready on first down here. His throw incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Down to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. Love looking to throw it. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Come on, set. Now the 4th-year man from BC, it's A.J. Dillon. And he'll take this into the end zone for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. A give for Taylor running right side. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
He finds Watson. It's gone. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Up the middle, here's Taylor. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready.
Love now to pass on 1st down. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play fake. Here's Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, we get a look at the 2023 draft class for the Packers, and if you think about their last 13 picks they've had in the first round, 12 of them have been on the defensive side of the ball, but still plenty of new weapons to throw to on offense as well.
You're right about that, but they did go defense right out of the gate with Lucas Van Ness out of Iowa. Another big-time pass rusher. They hope he acclimates quickly. But how about them trying to help out their new starting quarterback, boosting their passing game? Tight end Luke Musgrave, slot receiver Jaden Reed, tight end Tucker Kraft. All of them should get immediate playing time.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal.
And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Love.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now Ritter and the Falcons.
Down by a field goal, 36 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Now Ritter. That's caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Ritter looks to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Second down and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Green Bay, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.